Hi. I did want to do this video earlier in the year, but we're just gonna pretend it's friggin' January 1st and totally not the end of, like, February. Well, not the end, but, you know, almost the end. Why is my phone flashing? What do you want? Cool, that doesn't matter. My phone is good. That was on carpet. This video's going great already. Okay, so welcome to what I'm calling the VampireMoon update 2020, I suppose. Because I just thought that I should explain some things to you, or at least update you on some things that I either haven't explained or that I just need to update you on for future reference. So we're just gonna kind of get into it straight away. First thing, for my content and schedule. So we'll start with schedule. Being that I have none. Well, that's partially true. What I mean by I have no schedule is because I literally have no certain days of the week, of the month, etc, etc, that I'm like, okay, I have to film and get a video out today. Because with how I am with the whole YouTube thing right now, I physically don't think I would be able to do that. And so I've just kind of left that open for me. So, but I also said it's partially true because I try to have some sort of schedule, being that I don't like leaving it too long before videos, like before every video. Cause up until Christmas, I would have it, there'll be a video every, maybe no more than every 2 weeks. That makes it sound like they're all really spaced out. It doesn't work like that. But basically, the longest at that point the longest gap I would let myself leave was maybe 2 or 3 weeks between a video. Apart from that, they were thankfully kind of frequent, especially the 12 or so, the 12 days before Christmas, because that was my Christmas countdown and that was a daily video. Oh boy, did that put pressure on me. But we'll come back to that in a minute. Obviously, you might have noticed, after Christmas, like, there was that whole, like, gap. I say gap, a month? There was a month until I uploaded again, and because the last video I just did was how well do my best friends, which one of my best friends knows me best? How well do my best friends know me? You know, same thing. And that was because, that was a number of reasons. One I'll get into later in this video, and one right now is just kind of, I had just done like daily videos, and even that I struggled for ideas on, even though I did have like a proper layout for that. But even that I struggled to do every day. Because being completely honest, some of those videos I don't actually like. Just because they're not how I wanted them to go. Or because I don't think they're as interesting as they could have been. But I do understand, but like, my whole plan was, yeah, I'll do a Christmas countdown, I'll have 12 daily videos, like the 12 days of Christmas. One fell through, some didn't go as planned, some I just generally don't like as much as I could. So, looking back in that Christmas countdown is a bit of a low point for my channel, honestly. Hell, those videos might even be some of the videos with the lowest views. But we're not going to talk about that. But getting on to like content as a whole, because I feel like that's kind of where this comes in. The Christmas countdown, I was planning like a week or two before. Like I made a list on my phone. I was like, I'll do this video that day, this video that day. So I had like December 12th to December 24th. I think that would be, maybe, if I'm doing it right. They're all planned out. Like there's a video for each day. But some of those, if I'm being honest, were just kind of thrown in there because I needed a video for that day. Like the whole, how can I give you an example of one? BitLife I don't actually like. Well, not the app, but like that video I made, I don't quite like that. Because I think me just like sitting here on my phone is not the most interesting BitLife video. Well, not that it can't be interesting. It's just the video I made wasn't that good. And also because of how dark it gets, like around winter time here in the UK, I tend to use natural lighting, even out of my bedroom light, which isn't that good. My lighting in those videos wasn't that good, unless it was videos on like a Friday or like a weekend at some point. So yeah, the Christmas countdown is kind of a, as I've said, a lower point. And again, this is where we get into the content part of my channel. It's not that I never have ideas, because I actually do. I have some listed down that I still want to make. But I can't necessarily just do them at a random point, the ones I have listed down right now. Like, for example, I don't want to give too much away about them, but two ideas I have are cosplay videos. And honestly, I need the right like setup and time to do that. And I don't always have that, and especially the setup I don't really have right now for those ones. So they've kind of been pushed back. And two other I have planned, I need people. And obviously I can't always get people over. Like the video I made for at my birthday party, that was great. And I was able to do that because my friends were over for my party and they thankfully agreed to do that. But yeah, so video ideas, apart from ones I've listed down right now, I've kind of hit a rock, I'm not gonna lie. I think I have really high points where I do have quite a few, like, because I've hit like, for example, when I get a story time with you idea like that goes quite well, because that normally just pops up and I'm thinking of ideas for that for like a good, like, have them more planned out. But then there are other times I'm like, oh, well, I want to do a video because it's been a while since I've done one. But I don't exactly have one to do. Which makes keeping a consistent, again, connecting this to the schedule, keeping any sort of schedule is quite hard for me to do. Which is why I've not really set myself one. So my schedule is just don't leave like more than 2 or 3 weeks in between a video, if I can avoid it. But yeah, but then when I try to get a video out, the biggest I can like think of will be a song Saturday, because I just kind of need a song for it, and if I have the right like voice for it at the time, then I can do it. Then there's other times, like, because I don't like having two next to each other, because it just feels like I have to just put them in for the sake of it. Because I know in the Christmas countdown, there ended up being like 3 of those. 2 of them were planned, One of them wasn't, because one I ended up having to do while I had a cold. Meaning my voice was definitely not the best for that. I mean, it's not exactly the greatest anyway, I know that. But like, trying to film that while having a cold, that made that even worse. I mean, I made a 2.0 version when I got better. And then I had made another one that I had planned the whole time. But yeah, so songs nowadays do kind of tend to become a default thing if I can't think of a video. But then if I've already done one recently, I don't want one next to the other one. Because again, it feels like... Because I don't want them to be a filler video. That's not what I want them to be. I want them to be like a genuine series that you hopefully like. Even though I'm not the best singer in the world. But yeah, so... That's why I do ask your ideas a lot, but at the same time I do know I don't have the most interactive audience. Which I'm not saying I'm upset at that, because, you know, free will and anyone can do whatever they want. It's just having a more interactive audience would help me with that kind of stuff, because they could give me, because you guys could give me ideas, because you're my asteroids. Because I have had people give me video ideas. Like I did a story time with you with Ellie, who cosplayed Mika with me. Well, she cosplayed Mika, and a story time with you I did. That one wasn't initially planned. That was actually a video idea from a fan, which was actually really fun to do. And then they've already gave us another one that, you know, I might make in the future. So that's really great when I get that. But I just kind of hope you understand if there is this kind of length gap. Because again, it is kind of hard for me to think of this stuff. Because as we all know, I am not a professional YouTuber. But yeah, that's all I'm asking. You know, I'm not asking, but it's just that there is going to be a gap sometimes, especially more as of late, because again, the videos I have need certain circumstances. But yeah, so second on the agenda, I've got my cup of tea here because I'm trying to warm myself up. Right. Second on the agenda. As bad as... okay, wait with me for a second. Social media. No, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, I have this, you should follow that. I have that, you should follow this. Blah, blah, blah. Because that's just, you know, shameless promo, and I'm not going to do that. Because that's all in the bio and you can follow that anyway. It's more my Twitter and my Instagram I want to talk to you about. So we'll take one by one. The Instagram. That's what I mean by like talking about social media, like my Instagram and my Twitter, is what to put on there. Because Instagram, obviously I tell you all when I've posted a video on here. If you've not seen it on here, it is I'll tell you on my Instagram. But apart from that, there's not much on it. And it just doesn't make for very good Instagram to me personally. As someone with OCD, it just doesn't look very nice for me. I tried doing the whole an anime challenge on there before, but it just didn't look nice slotted in there. So I kind of gave up on that. Well, not gave up, I just kind of scratched it. Scratched the idea for my Instagram in particular. But honestly, what I want to know is, what would you want to see on my YouTube Instagram? Because yes, obviously you get the YouTube updates. Sometimes I'll ask you certain things about videos. I know I've asked you to pick between 2 characters for a video, and then of course the character got delayed because I need something for the video. And I also asked like if I should cosplay a character, even like because I love the wig, but I do have the right hair colour. It's just a matter of kind of hairstyle and stuff. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that's on there now. But apart from that, it's not too appealing, I suppose, and there's not really anything else on there. I mean, to be fair, I have like highlights and stuff, because one of them I have like random little video quotes that I think of like stood out or think that are maybe funnier. I have like dream cosplays I want to do, and I'll end up doing them for videos and stuff. And then what was my other one? And then the other one's social media. But honestly, I had to say the highlights are the most interesting part of the channel's Instagram. So I'm trying to figure out something to put on there. Don't worry, I will get something on there. But again, you can give your advice too, which I would appreciate a lot. And then there's kind of a similar idea with the channel's Twitter, because honestly, because I never post on, and I haven't posted on there in months until recently, just giving an update on what's been out since the last time I actually tweeted. I kept forgetting I had a Twitter for the channel, as bad as that may sound. And what I mean by I keep emphasising for the channel is because I have my own personal ones as well. Because I keep YouTube and personal separate, just because I am a high schooler and I don't want, you know, everyone in my school year knowing that I do cosplay and shit on YouTube. Or just that I have a YouTube channel at all, you know? Because high schoolers are judgmental and I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. So, but yeah, Twitter I'm actually working on. Like I've been trying to I'm slowly making changes to the channel's Twitter. And what I mean by changes is obviously I've put updates recently on the videos I've missed, but I'm gonna try to do the little challenges and stuff on that, and I'm gonna use Twitter for that kind of stuff, like challenges general, because tweets are kind of just, they can be anything, can't they? Instagram's different because it's more I need posts to put in. What I mean, like you can put photos and stuff on Twitter as well. But I'd prefer putting them on Instagram. My throat really hurts right now and I don't know why. Sidetracked. But yeah, so Instagram's a work in progress. But Instagram's a work in progress. Twitter is a current project because it's getting worked on. Instagram needs some more thinking. And is basically what I'm gonna say all that. But yeah, because Twitter, the only thing I've actually added to Twitter recently is I've changed the photo for it, 'cause I didn't like the old one, and then what I've started doing is I've put what my latest video is in the bio. So if you follow me on Twitter, you can just kind of click to what the latest video is. And again, as of like right now, when I'm doing this video, the last one I made was the one with my best friends in my party. You know, excluding this video, obviously, because technically that'll be the latest video, but But yeah, that's really all I can say for the social media stuff, because again, I'm not gonna go doing that whole shameless promo thing when you can literally check that in the bio whenever you want to, or on my Instagram whenever you want to, because it's on both of those. like it's in a highlight on Instagram, it's in the bio for my videos. So, you know, I'm not going to sit and waste your time and tell you every single, I say that like I've got a lot. But, you know, even every single social media I have. But now, third on the agenda, possibly the most interesting, I don't know, is what I call my cosplay timeline. And what I mean by that is that, I guess it is, I have a timeline for my cosplay videos. And cosplay videos right now are only Yuichiro. Like I've only done him so far. That is going to change, because for example, I do own an Amaiman cosplay. You have seen him. Well, if you were on my Instagram, you've seen him. I mean, I do have videos planned with him. It's just, again, getting the right setup. And also, there's a lot of pieces to his cosplay. So, you know, I just need the time to do that as well. But yeah, my cosplay timeline. This is what I meant by explaining some things to you. Because I just wanted to tell you how it worked. So, the first video of Yuichiro I ever made was is it just Ask You-chan, I'm pretty sure? And as far as I know, it's Ask You-chan. Ask and Dare You-chan. You know, one of those things. What's gonna... Is it... Tell you what, it's fine. Ask and Dare You-chan, Ask You-chan. You know, you get the gist of it. That was the first video I ever made as him. And it was legitimately, he had gotten questions and the occasional dare which wasn't meant to slip in there, but his friends like torturing him. But yeah, he got those from Machinima Squad and had to make a video on them. And that was the first video I had ever done as him. And I actually quite enjoyed doing that. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. And then from then on, I've tried to I think I have kept it consistent. And what I mean by that is this cosplay timeline I have created. Because another cosplayer that has also been on my channel, or another cosplay that has been on my channel, has been Mika. But Mika is not by me. I don't cosplay Mika. If you've noticed, and if you know who she is, one of my best friends, Ellie, she cosplays Mika on this channel, and she has done that twice now. Although one of them she had to sit off to the side for, because she didn't actually have a cosplay. But yeah, so Ellie joins me as Mika whenever we're able to do that, anyway. And again, she has done that twice. So Mika is included in that whole cosplay timeline because obviously they're from the same universe. Like, they're both from the anime set off at the end. And so while I do videos as, we'll say Yu-chan, I keep the same story for all of that. So like, for example, his story times with you, I believe sometimes I will reference like past things I've talked about. Like, I did one that was what life was like, him having to live with Gurren and Shinya, and some things and incidents are mentioned in that I think I referenced in other videos. Oh, just to correct myself from later earlier, Ellie has been Mika in 3 videos at this point. She's been in Asking the Mika You, well, as Mika in 3 videos. Asking the Mika You, How Well Does You Know His Friends, and the story time with you that she was featured in. Yeah, and continuing on, sorry, I just had to correct myself there. But yeah, I will reference like past incidents from that video in like future story times with you and stuff. Like, it's another thing, in the Asking the Mika you we've done, like, things were said in that I referenced in story times with you, because I keep that as one story. So if something happens in one video, it's not suddenly forgotten and I don't suddenly pretend like it doesn't exist. Is basically just what I'm trying to tell you. And that will continue as I go on, and a story like develops within my cosplays. At least I hope so anyway. Because Ellie is in on this timeline, because she cosplays Mika in this timeline. And you can say the basic idea of it is that not all things that happen in it may be canon, and that's just because it's fun. Like, it's my take on you, and it's Ellie's take on Mika, and it's just us making videos for you to enjoy. Or I'm making videos for you to enjoy. I do that, you know, several times. Yeah, so I just wanted to, like, if you didn't get that's how it worked, that's just something I thought I should explain to you, and I hope if you watch those videos, I hope you like that. If not, then that's okay too. I suppose you totally can go fuck yourself. I'm kidding! My vocal cords are dying for some reason right now. So, I'm going to wrap this up with the fourth and final thing on today's agenda. And that is school, basically. I'm not gonna dumb it down. It's my school life. I'm a fourth year in high school, nearly fifth year when the summer comes around. I'll be going into fifth year. So I am 15 right now, and I'm in fourth year, nearly fifth year. You may know I had my first set of prelims last year, and so I took a last year, and so I took a certain break for that. Because, you know, that's what I had to focus on. Like, I couldn't procrastinate that anymore as much as as much as I wanted to. I realised I should probably take this break to focus more on school and what's coming up. And I'm going to be in a similar situation like that again, is basically what I'm going to try. It's basically what I'm telling you. Because certain classes have a second prelim. Me and I'll be doing a second prelim in those subjects. Because my maths one is the 16th of March. And this one I want to focus on in particular, because if I fail again, or even just if I fail this one, I'm getting moved class, which I don't want to do. Especially since I'm in Ellie's class, you know. And also, I genuinely like my class. I like my teacher. Like, I work well in that one. I feel like if I moved, I wouldn't work as well. So yeah, maths I have to focus on in particular. And then after those second prelims, I start exams the end of April. Like, my first exam is the 27th of April. It's a German exam. And then I have more after that. So I believe I'm getting study leave for that anyway. No one gets told how that's no one's been properly told how that's working yet. If we get it. But at the same time, I feel like even if I procrastinate a lot, at least some of that time should be spent studying for my exams, because, you know, exams are really important, and if I fail them, I'm totally screwed. So what I basically just wanted to tell you with this is that there will be, although I've already said there'll be a delay in videos because of content ideas, there's also going to be a slight delay, especially when it gets more around to that time. 16th of March is my of a maths prelim, and then starting end of April exams. So around kind of, and I have some in May as well. So around kind of that time, there either won't be any, or there'll be the occasional one. You never know, I might end up doing my fillers on Saturdays, but again, I try not to make them fillers. But yeah, I just thought that I should like let you all know that, because again, I don't just like leaving you. I will, if anyone say like, if people don't actually watch this, like I am going to say some of my Instagram and my Twitter again, but probably closer to the time. But I just thought like, I'm doing this anyway, so probably wrap it all up on this. But I hope this video at least helped you understand some more things, just give you a general update on things. There are all things I think I need to update or explain to you. But if you do have any questions, it is perfectly okay to ask me. You can comment, you can, I don't know, DM me on Instagram or Twitter to ask me. I honestly don't mind. Hell, DM me on, I don't know, Wattpad. You know, just contact me somehow if you do have something you want to ask. But I just genuinely hope you know, enjoy my content. My friends are doing a good job of reassuring me that they do, so that's always a confidence booster, and if they're watching this, that's great job, guys. Well, like, comment, and subscribe to become an asteroid, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!